Imagine this: you're in the middle of a heated debate, a work meeting, or even a casual chat with friends, when suddenly, bam! Someone hurls an insult straight at your brain power. You're so stupid, they sneer, or you clearly don't get it, do you? It's obvious. Your heart sinks, your mind races, and poof, you're frozen, confidence shattered like glass. Later, you replay the moment, kicking yourself for not firing back with something sharp, something that would have left them speechless instead. Sound familiar? It happens to the best of us, but here's the kicker: most folks bungle the comeback. They clam up and stew in self-doubt, or they lash out with raw emotion, which only amps up the drama and makes them seem even more unhinged. Either way, you've handed the bully a win on a silver platter, proving their jab landed hard. But wait, there's a smarter path, a secret arsenal of responses that not only shields your smarts but flips the script, showcasing your wit while unmasking their flimsy facade. These aren't your garden variety snarky retorts meant to sting and burn. No, these are elegant, brainy ripostes that prove your intelligence in real time, all while keeping your cool and dignity intact. Think of it as intellectual judo, using their own momentum against them. The real tea. People who sling these insults are often projecting their own baggage, feeling threatened, insecure, or desperate to climb some imaginary hierarchy by stepping on you. It's not about your IQ, it's about their ego trip. Flashback to ancient Rome, where Marcus Aurelius, the emperor-philosopher, dodged intellectual daggers from scheming rivals daily. He didn't stoop to their level. Instead, he penned timeless wisdom: the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. The Stoics nailed it: your comeback says more about your inner strength than their slur ever could about you. Today, I'm arming you with 5 powerhouse responses to shut down these mind games for good. These gems will protect your poise, radiate wisdom, and neutralize condescension like a pro. And get this, the third one's a game changer, transforming their attack into undeniable evidence of your razor-sharp thinking. Master these, and you'll never be caught off guard again. Let's dive in and level up your verbal arsenal. First up, picture this killer line: I'd love to hear your perspective on this. Boom, it's a total plot twist. When someone dings your intelligence, they're basically puffing themselves up as the genius without dropping a single fact. This response, it calls their bluff, politely demanding they prove their so-called superiority with real substance. It's like handing them a mic and saying, "Show us what you've got." I saw this magic unfold in a high-stakes marketing huddle. Sarah pitches her bold campaign, only for a smug coworker to eye-roll and snap, "You obviously don't understand our target demo." The air thickens, but Sarah stays ice cool. "I'd love to hear your perspective. What am I missing about how they think?" Silence drops like a curtain. Now, Mr. Know-It-All has to deliver gold or expose his hot air. He mumbles vague millennial myths, no data, no examples. Sarah nods, probes deeper with smart follow-ups, and suddenly, it's crystal clear, she's the real expert, while he's just buzzword bluffing. She emerges looking polished, eager to learn, truly brilliant, like a poser hiding behind cheap shots. This echoes Socrates, the OG question master of Athens, who dismantled egos by inviting experts to explain themselves, revealing their hollow cores. Stoics like him knew true smarts shine through curiosity, not cruelty. The mind-bending psychology here. It corners them, cough up useful insights, and hey, you learned something, or admit their jab was empty ego. Win-win for you, all with grace. It screams intellectual security. Only the truly confident invite critique without flinching. You're chasing truth over ego, the essence of wisdom. Nail the tone, genuine intrigue, zero sarcasm. Sound like you're thrilled to tap their expertise, and their pettiness looks even smaller. Marcus Aurelius sought gems from all, even foes. This embodies that, turning barbs into growth ops. Use it often, and attackers learn. No easy emotional win here. They'll face their own knowledge quiz, and most flop hard. If you've flipped an insult into a revelation this way, drop a 1 in the comments to spark others. But while seeking perspectives builds bridges, let's amp it up with a logic laser. Next, help me understand your reasoning behind that. This one's a scalpel, slicing through fluff to demand solid logic, painting you as the analytical ace. Insulters rarely back their burns with brains, it's all feels, fears, or faux superiority. By probing their process, you spotlight their shaky ground while flexing your systematic smarts. Take Mike in a brutal budget briefing, boss blasts, "That's dumb, Mike. You don't get industry budgets, team-wide." Crickets. Mike, unfazed, "Help me understand your reasoning. What budget bits am I overlooking?" Boss squirms, must justify or fess up to knee-jerk nonsense. He vague waves at standards, no meat. Mike follows, which standards? How do they fit here? Layer by layer, boss's emotional mask cracks, revealing no real review. Mike emerges as the logic lord. This channels Marcus Aurelius's emperor-level emphasis on reason over rage in rulings. Stoics prized probing judgments for truth, not emotion. Psychologically, it's a takedown, show me the logic, or own the emotion. In prosenes, it elevates you as solution-focused, ego-free. If they deliver, you gain; if not, they're baseless sparb flops, you stay pro. Seneca stressed reason-based judgments, this tests if they walk that talk. Deliver with real query vibes, not grill mode, aim to grasp, not gloat. Soon, insulters pivot to constructive chats or zip it. Shared a reasoning roast that exposed empty attacks. Comment to fuel the fire. But for ultimate reversal, let's turn their strike into your spotlight. Enter the powerhouse, that's an interesting assumption. What led you to that conclusion? This bad boy reverses gravity, their insult becomes your exhibit A of elite critical thinking. Most digs stem from lazy leaps, not facts. By flagging the assumption and dissecting their path, you showcase brainpower that dwarfs theirs. David nails it at a dinner debate on economics, guest scoffs, "You don't know squat if you think that." David, serene, "Interesting assumption about my know-how. What led you there?" Awkward pause. Guest can't cite specifics, just bias from disagreement. David digs, "What seemed simplistic? How'd you break down my logic?" Insult crumbles under scrutiny. Epictetus urged assumption audits for truth, this does it live, proving you've done the homework they skipped. The flip. You're now the analyst, them the analyzed, intellectual power shift. It flaunts critical chops, EQ, karma mid-fire, social savvy, redirect smooth. Marcus Aurelius mirrored this, questioning biases daily. Tone, pure curiosity, like puzzling a riddle. Attackers rethink twice, knowing you'll dissect their darts. Turned an assumption attack into a logic lesson. Comment 3 to inspire. But to soar higher, let's meta-analyze their moves. Now, I find it interesting when people lead with personal attacks instead of addressing the actual issue. This elevates you to social strategist, decoding dynamics while their barb looks barbaric. Skip direct defense, observe their tactic like a pro, radiating sophistication. Jennifer in a timeline tussle, colleague spits, "Stupid idea, you're too naive." Jennifer, interesting how folks jump to personal hits over substance. Often means the topic's key, let's discuss. Room flips, she's the adult, he's the kid. She pivots, specific strategy worries. Back to business, her high road shining. Marcus Aurelius observed behaviors detachedly, this mirrors that zen. Udemo psych savvy, naming patterns real-time, proving human nature new. In groups, it's gold, educates all, positions you as sage observer. MetaView shows communication mastery, they're reactive, you're strategic. Seneca's virtuum advice. Spot on here, respond with insight, not hire. Impact, they're specimen, not slayer. Tone, neutral note, like spotting a trend. Soon, pros replace pettiness. For more stoic savvy on tough talks and rock-solid confidence, like, sub, and join the stoic training squad. But for peak poise, grace them out. Finally, I appreciate you sharing your perspective. This exudes Zen master confidence, framing their slam as mere opinion, unharming your core. Secure smarts let you nod without nudge, disarming via maturity. Maria at Family Feast, bro blasts, you're not smart enough, stay out. Maria, appreciate the share. Then, seamless shift to uncle's input. Bros stunned, no fuel for fire. Her grace spotlights his goop, family's impressed. Seneca's virtue in adversity. Pure this, character shines in response. Signals unshakable worth, diffuses escalation. Marcus Aurelius's hostility to virtue pivot. Highlights their flaws via contrast. Pros notice, your leader material, they're not. Often sparks attacker reflection, even apologies. Tone, sincere value for views, flaws and all. Deters repeats, grace trumps pettiness. These 5 form your unbreakable shield. Perspective seek flips bluffs, reasoning probe exposes emotions, assumption challenge reverses roles, behavior analysis elevates dynamics, appreciation grace diffuses drama. Stoics' new opinions don't define you, responses do. Drill these, your glow-up confidence radiates. Dig this condescension crusher. Like, sub for more wisdom. Which hits home. Used 1. Spill below. True genius. Grace under fire, always.